Vitamin E. Vitamin E is the collective name for a group of fat soluble compounds with distinctive antioxidant activities. So, vitamin E is the name given to a group of tocopherols and tocotrienols. Tocopherols and tocotrienols. About 8 tocopherols have been identified in foods, of which 4 are mostly active: alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. And out of these, alpha tocopherol is the most important. Why? Because of its biological activity and occurrence. Vitamin E is synthesized only by plants and therefore is found primarily in plant products, the richest source being plant oils. All higher plants appear to contain alpha tocopherol in the leaves and other green plants. Because alpha tocopherol is contained mainly in the chloroplast of plant cells, green plants tend to contain more vitamin E than yellow plants. So, green plants are full of vitamin E, whereas yellow plants are not as rich in vitamin E. Wheat germ, sunflower, and safflower oils are rich source of alpha tocopherols, whereas corn and soybean oils contain mostly gamma tocopherol. Vitamin E is located primarily within the phospholipid bilayer of cell membrane. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant. It is the major lipid-soluble antioxidant in the cell antioxidant defense system. A cell has an antioxidant defense system, and it plays a very major role. It prevents cell damage from free radicals. So free radicals are atoms or groups of atoms that can damage cellular components such as DNA or parts of cells. So it helps, vitamin E prevents cell damage from free radicals. It helps in the absorption of vitamin A, reduces the aging effects of aging in the body. And deficiency of vitamin E. Fortunately, vitamin E deficiency is very rare. This may be probably due to its wide occurrence in natural foods. However, deficiency may be seen in individuals with chronic fat malabsorption. Vitamin E is relatively non-toxic. Adults can tolerate doses as high as 100 to 1000 IU per day. However, adverse effects such as muscle weakness, nausea, diarrhea, elevation of serum lipids may occur due to indigestion of excessive amount of vitamin E over long period of time. Polyunsaturated plant oils such as sunflower, safflower, soybean, green leafy vegetables, wheat germ, whole grains, liver and egg yolks, nuts and oilseeds such as almonds, walnuts, etc. are good food sources of vitamin E. Coming to another fat soluble vitamin, that is vitamin K. It is an essential fat soluble micronutrient having an important role in the body regarding the maintenance of normal blood coagulation. Vitamin K occurs in several forms such as phyloquinone, menaquinone and menadione. Phyloquinone basically is synthesized by plants, menaquinone is synthesized by intestinal bacteria, and menadione is in a synthetic form. More than half of the human requirements of vitamin K is met by synthesis by the bacteria in the lower intestinal tract. The primary function of vitamin K is the maintenance of normal blood coagulation. Some proteins such as prothrombin, proconvertin, fibrin are synthesized in the liver. They are dependent on vitamin K, which are responsible to prevent bleeding. Mechanism of blood clotting, how it happens is prothrombin is converted to its active form, that is called thrombin, which in turn is necessary for the formation of fibrin, that is a protein that is the basis for a blood clot. Vitamin K2 plays an important role in bone formation. It is also involved in the prevention of bone loss. It modifies the protein osteocalcin. This gives osteocalcin the ability to bind to calcium. Calcium can then help to form the bone matrix. Recent research has shown that vitamin K also works on vitamin D to facilitate the function of osteoblasts, the bone building cells. On the other hand, it works to inhibit the production of osteoclasts, the cells which breaks down bone. Deficiency of vitamin K may lead to the condition called hypoprothrombin anemia, that is increased blood coagulation time. Although this condition arises rarely, it can be life-threatening. Adults are usually protected from lack of vitamin K because vitamin K is widely distributed in plants and animal tissues, and microbiological flora of the normal gut synthesizes menaquinones. This may also affect bone growth and mineralization. Vitamin K deficiency may occur only under following conditions like malabsorption of lipids or prolonged antibiotic therapy and gastrointestinal infections with diarrhea. Both of these conditions destroy the bacterial flora, leading to vitamin K deficiency. Deficiency is most common in newborn infants. Why? Because newborns lack intestinal flora and human milk cannot provide enough vitamin K. Therefore, supplements are given to them by injection. Phyloquinones exhibit no adverse effects when administered to animals in massive doses by any route. The menaquinones are similarly thought to have negligible toxicity, whereas menadione, however, can be toxic. At high doses, it can produce hemolytic anemia, hyperbilirubinemia, and severe jaundice. Major sources of vitamin K are green leafy vegetables like spinach, cauliflower, cabbage, and lettuce. The next best source are certain vegetable oils such as soya bean, rapeseed, and olive oil. Other good sources include animal foods such as egg yolk, milk, and organ meats like liver.